Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Spin Fishing character. Today, we're back at Kuori, but we're trying something different. We're going to be doing some spin fishing from shore. So I'm over here at 88.99, just down from the campsite. And so far, this is fish number 3, actually. Nice 2.16 kilo lake here. Got some more spin fishing XP. So far today, I did get a surprise 4.4 kilo lake trout. I did not think it was that big. Actually, thought it was about right at a kilo and was skipping over it. And then saw it was a 4 kilo fish and wish I had it recorded, but didn't. So we are standing here just right off the uh, campsite, like I said, and we're doing some jig stepping. So right now I've got it at a 25 on the retrieval speed. And I'm trying to get jig step working a lot. I've been struggling with that, but I've still been catching fish on every cast. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a 2 second rotation or 2 rotation, then I pause for 5 seconds. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was saying touching bottom, not jig step. And it has been as we get closer to shore. That's where the fish have been biting. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did get jig step to pop up a second ago. And that's why I'm trying to get it again. 2, 3, 4. Spin. 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Still not getting jig step. Like I said, so far it hasn't really mattered, but I would like it to pop up. This spot has been popping up on VK recently for Kuori Char and lake trout. Hey, there's jig step. I can just barely see it. And there's another fish. Don't think this one's anything super impressive. Might be a marker laker. Yep, 1.469. Not too bad. Doing that so I might be able to see when jig step pops up a little bit better. Just heard my neighbor kicking around a trash can and had to think what day it was. All of a sudden I thought it was Thursday night, Friday morning for trash pickup. One, two, three, four. Spin. 2, 1, 2, 3. Spin. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got jig step and it's gone. Spin. 2, 1, 2, 3. Spin. 2, 1, 2, 3. Touching bottom. Fish. Another decent one. Small Arctic this time, not a marker. Ooh, A lot closer to a marker than I thought it was. 10 grams off. 4.9 or 1.49 and 1.5 is a marker. So just barely short. Small, big fish. I can get jig step to pop up, but I can't get it to stay up. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. I think I figured it out. At least for this time. One rotation, count to 3. One rotation, count to 3. One rotation, count 2, 3. And jig step gives you a bonus to fish attraction. Decent Arctic char there, 2.111. Cast it out, let it sink. One rotation, count 2, 3. One rotation, count 2, 3. That looks like it's working again. All right, now that I got that working, it was a very nice day today. Low 70s, not a lot of wind, so definitely fall-like temperatures this evening. Got a short sleeve shirt on. It's a little bit chilly, even on the evening dog walk. It was that nice temperature where it's not too hot, you're not sweating too bad, really at all. Just that little bit of chill when the wind blows. The car goes past, things like that. So nice 1 kilo Laker. I've not done a lot of shore fishing here at Kuori, so this feels weird to me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There's jig step. You don't know what I mean. There's jig step. If you look kind of at the bottom third, right above the tension bar, kind of right at my left wrist, it says jig step. That gives you a bonus to fish attraction, fish spawning. Usually gives you bigger fish when they do spawn. Touching bottom's not the best. That's really what jig step is, though. You lift it up, and then it falls back down to the bottom. You lift it up, and it falls back down to the bottom and kind of imitates an injured fish. Come on, big fish. I did not bring a boat over here or anything like that, so even if I hook a fish, A, I don't think you can get in a boat holding a rod with a fish on it. B, I don't have a boat over here. So if we hook a fish, we may have to run around the lake a little bit. It's going to be the first cast with no fish. 1, 2. Nope. Got a fish. That's about all I can ask is a fish on every cast. Another marker. 3.335 or 3.355 Laker. Not bad. 1000 XP. One, two, three. Come on, big fish. Love a Kuori Char or a Trophy Laker. The downside about jig stepping instead of trolling is you have to think a little bit more. You got to keep the rhythm up. And I had a feeling there was a fish on because I saw a jig step drop, but it shouldn't have. Small marker Arctic? Reasonable marker Arctic. Two, three. Count. 2, 3. Count. 2, 3. That's kind of what's going through my head as I'm fishing here is just a kind of metronome beat. Really basically 1 second of spin, 3 seconds of waiting, 1 second of spin, 3 seconds of waiting. Spin, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good dog sigh. He's a happy boy. He actually went for a fairly long WALK tonight. I want to say the magic W word. You'll recognize it. And that's a good W word, not the bad 4-letter W word. Although the bad 4-letter W word is what pays the bill. I actually enjoy what I do for a living, so I don't complain too much. Come on, fish. There it is. Same general spot. Another marker Arctic. Shift casting just seems like it slows us down too much. Early bite this time. Smaller fish, too. And a little rainbow, 79.2. On the spin fishing, that was a shift cast and I didn't mean to. I think the next thing we unlock are jerk baits, if I remember correctly. That's at 80, so we're getting close. Trying to bring it in a little bit quicker because cast it out farther than I meant to. One, two, three. In. One, two. Come on, fish. Happy dog, happy dog. Just leaned over and put his head on the armrest. Spent about an hour today. Work from home, do IT stuff. Spent an hour today with his paws below my arm, his nose on my arm, and trying to use a mouse like that was fun. Just resting his chin on my arm. Got in a little bit of trouble last night. Didn't listen to me, and I think he was trying to apologize today. He's a, I mean, he's a Catahoula leopard dog, so he's a bit of a rare breed, mainly out of the southeast U.S. for hunting boars, and they're notoriously stubborn, hard-headed. And he's definitely the alpha type dog too. So one of those I have to convince him he wants to do something. I don't really tell him what to do, but once I convince him, it happens. And he got excited while I was on a phone call for the 4-letter W word and was barking his head off. And I've got a little beepy thing that makes a beep that usually shuts him up when he does it. And I hit that 3 times in a row with him barking. Usually one, maybe two, and he gets the drift. I think I hit it actually 5 times in a row, and he didn't get the drift. And then it's got a ultrasonic first cast with no fish. It's got a ultrasonic one as well too. That kind of just makes a constantly changing pitch change, but it's something humans can't hear. And I hit that for about a half second, and he learned very quickly that he should have shut up after the fifth, or after I started beeping things. He also had a lot of energy yesterday. About 3 hours after that, he ran around the backyard for a good half hour. Full speed, and a full speed 80-pound dog. You get out of the way. Probably did 30 laps of the backyard. Is that a perch? Yep. Small perch. And turning to the right a little bit, I think. "22 minutes in, we got 12 fish. Not too bad for a single rod. And honestly, it's been pretty decent quality fish, too. This quarry's less dead than it has been. And by not renting a boat, today's been cheaper. Still, I think it's 28 silver to come here. We're definitely making a profit today. Smaller fish. One of the smallest Arctic char I've seen in a long time. Yeah. Turned my head and all of a sudden it got dark in game. Clouds blew in or sun went below the trees. Caught me out of the corner of my eye. Surprised me. Small marker Laker. Had to sneeze there. Luckily got to the mute button in time. My voice carries very well, and so do my sneezes. I'm not a quiet sneezer at all. Non fish. There we go. That sneeze rattled something in my throat. A little bit of cough there. That time of year when everything's changing. Plus, we did have a little bit of rain today, so my knee's a little bit sore. Didn't rain too bad. What do we have here? It's a Laker. Yep. 5 or 6 kilo Laker, maybe. 7.283, not bad. 2400 XP. Come on, fish. It was close to a trophy, but only 75% of the way. Trophy Lakers, 10 kilos. Come on, fish. I was curious where we were silver so I can think for the day. We might hit 2500 silver. I think that's a stretch, but it's definitely possible. We're at 2360. We need 140 silver. That's 10 silver a fish right now. That is probably a little aggressive. I don't know. We'll see. Another decent fish. This thing all of a sudden just started pulling. Arctic char? Yep. $3.415. Nice fish. Come on, fish. What do we have here? We have another decent Laker, I'm guessing. Nope, Arctic char. No, normal char. Nice. 1.769. 5300 XP. That's a surprise. Ooh. Diesel with a 9.2 kilo Kuori char. We might actually get up to 2,500 silver. I think it's going to be close. Another bite. Another char? That is. I'm excited. 1 kilo char, 3,100 XP. I was thinking about giving up through the night, but if we're going to get char, I'm staying here. Good old dog shake. Move the stuff so he can lay down next to me if he wants to. He wants to go exploring. Probably wants a drink. Yep. Let's see if we get a fish here. If we don't, I may go ahead and call it. It's been a good day so far. I don't want to ruin it by fishing through the night. Wow, someone is very thirsty. Definitely gonna have to let him out here in a few. A small fish. I think I'm done after this fish. Yeah, it was a Vendis, but yeah. Go ahead and cut it while we're ahead. At least while I think we're ahead. That nice round number of 19 fish. Did I get 4 1.6 or bigger? I did. I need to go look. Need to go check the cafe. But as we go by, we did get 132, so just shy of 2,500 silver. That Char was worth 21, best fish of the day. And let's check it while we're here. The 4 biggest Lakers are 44.6. Sometimes there's a 60 to 70 silver order for 4 1.6 kilo Lakers. And not today. And VIN disorder. Got 1 for that, but is what it is. So I'll take 130 silver in 36 hours, 36 minutes. Not too bad. I hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back again tomorrow over on the float character, and we'll see you then. Bye bye now.